Hi, it's Paul from MTB Pro. This is my stock swing trading alert and analysis video for Thursday, the 14th of December. So let's start with BP. Some bad data came out for oil yesterday, and there's that indecision you can see on that red doji there. So I actually got out of this position after that gap up, and we were down here for a long time. I thought I'd just take a little bit of profit. So I actually took 0.4% profit, not 0.5. I got out a little bit early before it came back up a little, but I took the profit on that, and because I want to accumulate a little bit of profit before we go into Christmas, because now that interest rate decision's been made, there's probably going to be no more news events, so S&P volatility is going to be pretty low. So I'm not going to be looking at getting into too many more trades before Christmas, and I just want to thin the herd a little bit. So let's go through the current open trade. BHP, great day yesterday, gold up, and this has helped BHP. So hopefully today we can get back into a profit making position. I can make a decision either today or next week to actually get out of this trade and walk away from the risk. So DWDP, slight increase in volume, and we had the price action, the lower low, the lower high, going back towards this previous support level. Just got to see if it can hold, really. I'm not in too much of a desperate rush. We have had that move up, we've come back down, and I've just got to see if this support level can hold it, which I think it should do, and turn around. So with news, we had another lower low, a lower high, heading towards the stop loss. Volume's very low on this. We could be hanging on to this for quite some time. Let's just see how this performs. We're at a big support level right now, as you can see here with the cursor and the line. We've hit this before and bounced back up. So let's see how it goes today. PNR. Reasonably good day for most of the day, and then interest rate came out. There wasn't really a massive reaction, but quite a lot of these bullish stocks that were doing quite well yesterday did pull back a little bit. I probably expect that to turn back around again today. So we're still above break even, at a small profit making position here. So all in all, looking pretty good. PPG, we had the higher high, high low, back into profit again yesterday. But like the previous stock, PNR, this had a little bit of reaction to the interest rates, but it wasn't, it was average volume, so it's still green, still got the higher high, high low. Let's see if we can build on that into today and tomorrow's session. LQ, again, another one that was green for most of the day. And then the Yellen testimony came through, the interest rate decision, and there was a bit of sell-off. The main thing is the volume was a little bit lower than the previous day. Not great that it closed down at the low of the day, but we've just got to see where that support level holds and turn back up again. Again, not going to react. The markets did react a little bit, and a lot of these stocks that were green, as I said before, did sell off a little bit, but I need to let the market settle before I overreact and start taking off trades. So VTR, the short, where we did get the higher high yesterday, we did sell off and we're back at break even again on this short. So we need a confirmation day today and tomorrow, but it looks like hopefully we've got this resistance level and it's going to come back down again. So IVZ, another one that was green for most of the day, then sold off towards the end of the day. We've got this bearish engulfing, which is not encouraging. So this level seems to be really too much for it at the moment. See how it goes today. I may make a decision to take profits on this today or tomorrow, depending on the price action and where it goes, because it just seems to be too much for the price, this 52-week high that we previously got at this slightly new high here from the wave 3. So let's see if we can consolidate here, move up and get a reasonable profit from there. HCP, the short, rejected the highs yesterday, came back down. We need that confirmation today to come further back down. Again, this short doesn't seem to want to go at the moment. If it comes back down to break even, this week and doesn't want to push down, or maybe the beginning of next week, I'd look to get out. So NAV, exactly the same. I keep saying the same thing. Green for most of the day, and towards the end of the day sold off. Lower volume though here. Just needed that to consolidate. Markets to stabilize themselves a little bit, and then return back to the normal bullish trend for this trade. COP, exactly the same sort of thing again, but the price action was quite small here. We are still in profit, just got to let the market settle us again. As I said, ATI didn't do too bad yesterday actually, but the trend, if you like, still in a profit making position. We're in this little range now for these last 3 days. Need this to break out. Whether it will do that today, this or tomorrow, I don't really know. It just needs a little bit more volume to push through there, but it had a reasonably good day. And then WY again had a really good day right till the end, and then sold off with the interest rate decision. So it was an indecision doji at the end of the day, but there is a want in the market to push this higher. So let's see how it goes into today's and Friday's session. So let's go to the watch list. No real change on the watch list really. GIMO even. Still range bound, still looking for that breakout to the downside. Bidu had a slightly positive day yesterday, higher high, higher low, but in essence it's still going sideways. WBA, orders still good for the short at 68.83. Did reject those lows again yesterday if we look at that price action. So that's 2 days in a row where we've tried to move low and it's rejected those lows. OSUR, the short, it's just hanging around at this resistance level at the moment. We're waiting for it to come back down. I'll give it into next week. If it doesn't trigger by Monday or Tuesday, I'll probably take the order off. ENB, exactly the same as OSUR. We're hanging around at this resistance level. Needs to turn. 36.95 still a good entry there. I've cancelled HBI for now. We made a slightly new high here, so I want that to settle to see if we can get this new wave forward to find good resistance and move back away, and then I'll reset that up probably tomorrow or next week depending on the price action. No new orders for today. I want the markets to settle, and again I'm going to be a little light on new orders going into Christmas unless they set up really well. So that's it today. Have a great trading day, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow.